ay huwag paalipin.
Saksihan ang aking pinakamalakasang dunk ngayong September 7 sa Zamboanga. MPBL All-Star na.
Turo mo lang, MPBL All-Star, okay? Ano, energy ah? 3, 2, 1, go!
Saksihan ang aking pinakamalakasang dunk ngayong September 7 sa Zamboanga. MPBL All-Star na. Okay, yawa. Yawa.
Ano ka, energy? Energy ah? Angasan mo na, energy ah? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go!
Saksihan ang aking pinakamalakasang dunk ngayong September 7 sa Zamboanga. MPBL All-Star na.
Ayun na. Saba. Last one. Ang malakasan ah. Ano, ganun na. Saksiyan ang aking pangmalakasang dunk. Pause ka lang konti. Ngayong September 7 na, sa Zamboanga MPBL All-Star na. Okay?
Saksihan ang aking pinakamalakasang dunk ngayong September 7 sa Zamboanga. MPBL All-Star na.
Okay. Thank you, boy.
Mula sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao at sa iba't ibang sulok ng mundo, kami po ay nagpapasalamat sa inyong panonood ng Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. Tonight we are coming to you live from the Alonte Sports Arena as we feature Spider-Mac himself, Mac Talio, who has scored in double figures for Davao in their last 6 outings. They're looking to snap their 3-game losing skid against Poy Poy Aktub, who scored a season-high 20 in their previous win versus Sarangani. He will be teaming up once more with the Pinoy Sakuragi. Mark Pingris, an all-star in our campaign, in the absence of KG Canaleta, who's out for Biñan Tatakjel because of an ankle injury. Biñan, by the way, has been red hot, winning in their last 4 outings. Thank you for joining us, folks. This is Mixed Comments at your service alongside Coach Louie Gonzalez and Andrea Envicio. Now, Coach Louie, how would you explain this hot streak for Biñan Tatakjel?
I think things coming together already for this team. Alam mo, ang maganda pa is starting to be healthy as well. Sayang lang nga wala si KG in this game. Pero again, we're expecting a lot more, especially down the stretch ng ating elimination.
We have been seeing a couple of great performances from even JJ Pito, J. Margimpayan has been playing well alongside Mark Pingris and Poy Poy Aktub. But now let's get the latest for our 2 teams, courtesy of Andrea Envicio.
Biñan is on a high after their win in their previous home game defense against the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards. Yun nga lang, yung best player nila that game na si KG Canaleta won't be playing for today because of a sprained left ankle. Para naman sa Davao, although their lineup is complete, yun nga lang, some of their players aren't at 100%. Sina Keith Agovida at si Art De La Cruz, pareho silang still recovering from an injury. Sina Chris Lalata naman at Mark Sarangay, pareho lang daw kakagaling sa sakit. So let's see for these 2 teams. Back to you guys.
That's 4 bigs for Davao Occidental, Coach Louie. It's going to be quite a concern for them.
Oo naman, especially yung the way the team, the win and losses are going. Alam mo yun, medyo traffic yung mid-pack ng ating South Division. Kaya yung mga ganitong panalo, importante, yung mga ganitong laban, importante sa'yo.
So these 2 teams might actually be battling for home court advantage in the South Division right now. They're number 4 and 5 respectively.
Oo, and that's makes it more important to sneak in, to steal one against Davao. It's either Davao or Biñan, because they're placed in that 4 and 5 position, and with the remaining games, sa akin, nasa upper hand itong Biñan, kasi yung mga makakalaban ng Biñan after today's game, mga teams below 500 na.
It's Bicol, Iloilo, Marikina, and Mindoro for Biñan Tatakjel, and 2 of those games will happen here inside the Alonte Sports Arena. Now let's talk about numbers for these 2 squads, the team comparison. What stands out for you, Coach?
Oo, sa akin, itong, syempre yung scoring nandun pa rin, diba? But the points allowed, knowing naman itong si Coach Boyet Fernandez at helm for Biñan. So 72.3, 6th place, 6th best defensive team at the moment. Though points allowed din naman itong Davao Occidental. Pero sa akin kasi it's always up and down for 4 months for this Davao Occidental team due to some mga in terms of player movement. Minsan healthy, minsan nandyan, minsan injury, minsan nandyan. Pero rebounding story will be a key factor in this game. Especially, alam naman natin, parehong kuponan relies more na ang nag-create sa kanila is their bigs.
Well, 4 bigs are injured, as mentioned by Andrea Envicio, and their second leading scorer is not at 100% in Keith Agovida. So good luck to them, as now we talk about their previous outing versus the Zamboanga Master Sardines, in which they lost by 2 points.
Oo, they lost here by 67-65. Okay, halos pareho in terms of field goal percentage. Itong 0.2 lang yung kalamangan ng Zamboanga. Free throws, ito Davao Occidental. We know how aggressive they are attacking the basket. Actually, ito yung bumuhay sa kanila in this game. They shot 20 out of 32 in terms of free throws, 62.5. Alam mo yun, ito yung mga bagay na binalikan nila sigurado. Rebounding story, they were out-rebounded. Bench points plus 14 itong Zamboanga.
That must have been a long game for Zamboanga and Davao, having witnessed 32 free throws for Mac Talio and company. But Spider-Mac himself continues to be the leading scorer of Davao Occidental, averaging close to 14 per outing. Talk about him more for the Tigers.
Oo naman, yung impact, and he really fit yung style at brand of game ni Coach Manu Inigo. Itong si Mactalio. Pero in this game, aside dun sa kay Kenneth Tighalo, kay Art De La Cruz, kay Kit Aguvida, gusto kong makita makakontribute si Kurt Loreja at si Chris Lalata.
Okay. Well, Chris Lalata in their previous outing scored his season-high 12 points versus JC Marcelino and company. Let's see if he can duplicate that today here in Biñan. But then again, he's not at 100% as mentioned by Andrea. Now, let's talk about Biñan's previous game.
This is one of the dominant game na nakita natin for Biñan after that big win versus Nueva Ecija against Sarangani. They won all quarters, and it was, alam mo yun, nabigyan ng pagkakataon si Popoy to showcase again his talent, and with Jmar Himpayan in double-double in that game. If you look at yung kanilang numbers dyan, kala mo kung ma-maintain lang nila yung ganyang numbers. Okay, especially na unti-unti nang nabubuo yung lineup nila, nakakatakot tong kalaban pagdating ng postseason.
Poy Aktub did not only give us that wonderful dunk in Abra, he scored a season-high 20 points. That was only the second time that he has reached in double figures this season.
Very efficient in that game. 7 out of 14 in terms of field goal, 2 out of 5 from the 3-point field goal, 5 rebounds, 3 steals. But in addition to that, it's him learning to play structured basketball. That
has been his progress since last year. He scored 20 points in 20 minutes of play, by the way, to also accompany the double-double, the 7th double-double in the season of Jmar Himpayan with 18 points and 12 rebounds. Let's get things going for Biñan versus Davao as we turn you over to Richard Campos.
Presented by Extreme. Here are the starters. Let's begin with the MPBL Season 3 Lakan champion, Davao Occidental Tigers, Coco Live. One guard number 40, JK Casino. Two guard number 24, Kurt Lohera. At forward number 18, Art De La Cruz. The other forward number 17, Kenneth Tighalo. Center number 9, Chris Lalata. The head coach is Manu Inigo. Assistant coaches, Andy Mejos, Noli Mejos, Biel Sandalo, Noy Bonleon, James Bartolome. Team managers, Arvin Bonleon and Joey Protasio. Davao Occidental Tigers Executive Bong Baribar. And now, for your Biñan Tatak Gel Beast Motorcycle GameX. At guard, number 88, Kenny Rocacurva. The other guard, number 77, JJ Pido. At forward, number 11, Jonathan Gray. Also at forward, number 31, Jmar Himpayan. Coming in at center number 15, Pinoy Sakuragi, Mark Pingris. The head coach is Boyet Fernandez. His assistants are Gino Manansala, Gino Manuel, Elias Arcabutotan, J.R. Manansala, Jerwin Gago, and Rico Meyer-Hopper. Team manager.
The average starting five is brought to you by SportsMax, powered by PlayMax, the official online entertainment partner of the MPBL. Win to the max. It's JK Casino with Kurt Lohera, Chris Lalata, Art De La Cruz, and Kenneth Tighalo for Davao Occidental. And we have JJ Pido, Kenny Rocacurva, Mark Pingris, Jmar Himpayan, and Jonathan Gray for Biñan Tatak Gel. These two teams are on opposite ends in terms of their streaks. It's 3 straight losses for Davao Occidental. They're at 15-9, while it's 4 straight wins for Biñan at 15-8.
Yeah, picking up talaga itong Biñan, and in that last loss against, in their last loss against against Zamboanga in this very own court, talaga halos kanila na rin yung panalong yun di ba?
No, Coach, ang natalo doon ay Davao. Nanalo ang Biñan against Nueva Ecija here.
Nueva Ecija,
on their home floor.
Right? Pero yung huling talo nila was against Zamboanga, rather.
All right, yeah, a couple of weeks back, the Chito Jaime layup. Now this is JK Casino, unable to score. Rebound by Kenny Rocacurva.
The second leading scorer for Biñan, and really had developed.
It's Jonathan Gray against Kenneth Ighalo. On to JJ Pido. Mark Pingris has 4 to work with. Pido, the pull-up and the miss. Rebound Gimpayan, but apparently he pushed Art de la Cruz.
So Art talagang kailangan niyang, he needs to put a body on Jeremiah Gimpayan. Remember, especially ito yung frontline combination right now nitong Biñan. So kung ako yung naglalaro alongside with these two, kumpiyansa akong tumira. Yung calling card ni Mark Pingris, calling card ni Jeremiah Gimpayan, both are rebounding.
Mark Pingris in their last home game had 10 rebounds. Gimpayan in his previous outing had 12 boards, which is practically a normal number already for J-Mar Gimpayan in MPBL history, as now he's called for yet another foul.
That's how smart itong Art de la Cruz is. Remember, he knows yung tendency ni J-Mar na mahilig talaga medyo tumulak down low. He was able to sell it well, and that result in 2 quick fouls from Gimpayan.
That's in 1 minute and 22 seconds. Gimpayan has had to sit down. And now it's JJ Pido calling out to play for Biñan. Pingris with his co-all-star and Kenny Rojo-Curva. They go to Pido. Jonathan Gray for 3. Short, all out of bounds.
You know, this guy, ito si Jonathan Gray, no, just wait for him to get his rhythm back. Okay, will be a big help para sa campaign nitong Biñan Tatakjel.
He did play well versus Nueva Ecija as a part of his journey back to his true form. It's still scoreless, much like what happened between Nueva Ecija and Batangas in the opening minutes. Mark Pingris, JJ Pido, Junji Haliare staying patient, no good.
Sumobra yung pasensya ni Junji doon.
Back with Davao, Kenneth Ighalo, Art de la Cruz, handoff, Kurt Lohera. Bounce pass to Art against Haliare. De la Cruz going to Lalata, pulling up. That's short, an air ball.
And again, offense going nowhere for both teams.
Over 2.5 minutes gone by. Kenny Rojo-Curva. Haliare. Pingris trying to seal. 7 on the shot clock. They go to him. 4 seconds. Mark Pingris. Triple team. That's stolen away by Casino. JK on the move. JK, no foul. Takbo sa kabila.
At least dito pabor yung Tatakjel.
Pido misfiring. Rebound. To Jonathan Gray. Right-handed shot. Still no good. What a dry spell.
Again, layup. Point blank shot. Still no go for both teams.
3.5 minutes gone by. 0-0. Lohera going right. He pulls up. Finally, the first 2 points in the game. And you have to appreciate the fans here inside the Alonte Sports Arena.
Oh, again, they love basketball. Grabe ang passion ng mga Biñaneses sa basketball.
Mapashoot man o mapamintis. Kenny Rojo-Curva turning around. Tough shot. Short. Rebound, Lalata. We did mention it's going to be a big battle of the bigs in this game. Ighalo, no good.
Alam mo, nakakatuwa dito yung parehong scorer ng parehong kapunan. Itong si Jonathan Gray and Rojo-Curva for Tatakjel. Ito naman si Loreja and Art de la Cruz for Davao. Mga puro kaliwete katulad natin eh.
Right. Mark Pingris unable to score. Rebound, Lalata. Kurt Lohera driving, and he got the foul. He did ask for him to step up. And here he is doing the work.
kasi siya yung he will be the one to benefit yung presence ni Mac Talio. Kasi most of the time in defense talaga naka-concentrate kasi kay Mac Talio. So he just needs to stay ready.
There you see Coach Manu Inigo with his Stephen Curry jacket. It has been a cold day here in Alonte. Ojeda converts. He has all the points so far in this game.
Pamboy Raimundo got inserted already na para sa akin one of the bright spots na right now happening for the Takyer.
What has been his average?
In 5 games, he's been averaging in double figures, around 10.1 points per game.
When I asked him about the difference, he said, well, it's him just translating his playing time into production. He's being very happy with the trust given to him by Coach Boyet Fernandez as Mark Pingris is able to convert from the line. So Rico Meyerhofer, JJ Helterbrand, and KG Canaleta can now sit down.
At ayun yung doon talaga yung sobrang saya nila. Okay, they waited 5 minutes for them para makaupo.
Right. By the way, those were the first free throws of Mark Pingris after 4 games. In his first 3 this season, he shot 17 times from the free throw line as Chris Dalata just scored inside. Pingris, hand off to Pamboy. Raimundo blitzed inside. Halyare, mid-range, no good.
And this is where you're gonna miss yung presence ni KG Canaleta kasi every time yung ganung klaseng tira, it's a two-pointer already scored by KG Canaleta.
KG, after all, is number 5 in the league in shooting efficiency at 46%. But now, Kurt Lohera is Mr. Efficient for Davao Occidental. What a start. 6 points already for the youngster. There's the pull-up and the make.
And both yung 4 points ni Kurt Lorea in that same manner. Faking to the left, then dribbling with his right with a jumper.
7 points and 3 rebounds per game for Kurt Lohera, who is looking inspired in today's ball game. Field goal story, 3 out of 10 for Davao, 0 out of 10 for Biñan.
Parang sila yung visiting team pa eh.
Right. Lastimosa, 0 out of 11. Another 4 minutes. Lohera goes to De La Cruz. That's 3 lefties working together. JK Casino misfires. Here's Carlo Lastimosa. Couple of games back for Biñan Tatakgel. Carlo on to Mark Pingris, attacking and feeding. Kenny down the middle. Roca Curva, no good. Halyari got the board. Junji passes it off. The Pinoy Sakuragi will miss. Put back for Mark Pingris.
And that's big. It's big that Mark must start to look to score. Diba? Kasi especially na hindi natin alam na when will KG will return, and with Jmar Himpayan in foul trouble, talagang makikita mo extended minutes ang lalaroin nito.
Mark Pingris already has 4 points and 4 rebounds in this game. Now this play of the game is brought to you by Suzuki. Chris Dalata working very well with Iggy Ighalo. It is 8-4 in favor of Davao Occidental. Mactalio is now in the game with Terrence Tumalip, Mark Sarangay, and Keith Agovida. They join Art De La Cruz. Nice fake by Agovida.
Again, you talk about craftiness.
That's a guy who we have missed in terms of his point production because it has dipped ever since his transfer from Rizal to Davao. Nagkaroon ng 4 na puntos na pagbawas kada laro para kay Keith Agovida. Although, he still has his moments as Mark Pingris gets yet another moment. 2 more points.
Sobrang low scoring itong larong ito.
All the points of Biñan have come from Mark Pingris. De La Cruz, no good. Rebound, Lastimosa. Carlo. Off of the switch. Lastimosa going to Pingris. Nice feed. 2 more points for Mark. This already matches the season high for Mark Pingris.
And a great setup job there coming from Carlo Lastimosa.
Mactalio pulls up. Too strong. Biñan has a chance to tie or even get the lead with a 3. Lastimosa. The pull up and the make. Now somebody else has scored outside of Mark Pingris.
The impact of that guy, itong si Carlo Lastimosa, nung in-insert na ni Coach Boyet Fernandez, itong Biñan, started to pour in points.
Carlo Lastimosa does average 9.5 points per game, but there, he delivered that ball onto the Pinoy Sakuragi for his 7th and 8th points. Here's the jumper from the former Pasig City All-Star. With that, we have a deadlock at 10-all. 97 seconds remaining in the first. We'd like to remind you that our All-Star Day will happen on September 7. That will include the executive game, our All-Star game, the three-point shootout, and the slam dunk contest. Now, our executive officer, Joe Ramos, joins us at the sideline. He also saw our floor director, by the way, Tick Boy. Emer Oreta, our head of basketball operations, Commissioner Kenneth Duremdes, and Rudy Distrito, our head of security, are also present. Rudy is actually wearing our OG uniform. Yan ang una kong uniform, season 2 ng ating liga.
And you know how itong game na to nadidictate ng in terms of half-court set, slow-pace attack.
Kita Gubida, I thought he was supposed to be injured. Parang hindi naman.
Alam mo, may mga player na pag may nararamdaman, mas magaling eh.
Oh, that's good for Davao because he responded off of a timeout. We have a minute to go before the end of one. Mark Pingris already has 8 points to his name. Pamboy, short, rebound Junji. Yari has been quite active. Lastimosa hung in the air for those 2 points.
Again, how the story of this first quarter, no? Wala pang fast break points for both teams. Itong and with turnover story, just 1 turnover listed in ito galing sa Biñan.
Nice pass by Agobida finding Mark Sarangay. That is so deceiving what he did. But speaking of deception, how about this up and under magical move by Carlo Lastimosa?
Alam mo, rookie si Carlo Lastimosa na sa finish na yun.
Kondisyon na kondisyon. Much like Ita Govida. Mike Maestre and Poy Poy Aktub are now in. JR Alabanza is about to check in as Mark Sarangay will be given another gimme. Here's the free throw with 29.5 seconds to go in the first. Rebound Maestre. 5-second differential. Biñan has a chance to grab the lead. It's been all Davao so far.
2-3 zone.
8 on the shot clock. Maestre fires. No good. Rebound Agovida. 8 seconds. It's Mactalio. 5 to work with. Cross court. Bonbon Custodio. 2 seconds. Custodio fades and he scores.
Yeah, off the bench, Bonbon Custodio finishing the quarter with that short corner basket.
It's the chillest jumper that you will see in the MPBL. First 2 points in this game for Bonbon Custodio. Kurt Lohera actually went off at the start of this game for Davao.
And he will play a big role and will help his team a lot if he continues to be active in both ends, especially in the offensive end.
Kurt Ojeda is our second leading scorer behind. Mark Fingers is 8th, who basically was the offense of Biñan Tatakshel before the arrival of Carlo Lastimosa. But on the other end, we did see some good buckets from Davao Occidental, and this first quarter score is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. This is our player matchup for tonight. It's Kenneth Ighalo versus Jmar Gimpayan.
Both worker in terms of itong mga players na to will not demand for basketball, but mararamdaman mo yung impact nila sa laro.
Jmar Gimpayan is number 6 in the league in rebounding, by the way, averaging 9 per outing. Let's go to Andrea.
I talked to both of the guys in our tonight's matchup. Ngayong nalalapit na nga ang playoffs, Kenneth Ighalo shared to me the points in him that he wants to sustain. One of which he said, I let the game come to me. Focus niya daw talaga as a player ang defensa and he barely forces his shots. Kwento niya, nasanay daw kasi siya when he was in college. He was a defensive player from year 1 to 3. And when he got the chance to develop his offense with the help of his shooting coach, Renren Vetualo, it took him a lot of hard work and patience to achieve what he has right now. Speaking of shooting, yan naman ang gustong i-improve ni Jmar Gimpayan, especially from the three-point line. At this point nga raw, nasa 40% lang ang confidence niya when it comes to that. Kaya nahihiya pa raw siya to take his outside shots, to which he wants to improve come the playoffs. Vixen Coach Louie.
That's actually a short window for Jmar Gimpayan, as Mark Sarange just scored for Davao Occidental. But we'll take it. If he actually develops that three-pointer, then Jmar Gimpayan would be a big package for Biñan Tatakshel.
Oo naman. And kasi yung given yung effort, given yung opportunity na alam mo yung magkaroon pa siya noon, ang laking bagay talaga.
Well, he might contact Brendan Hintualo as well. Baka naman pwede pang mag-coach si Renren for his shooting ability. The three-pointer is brought to you by Extreme One Stop Shop Appliances.
Actually, kung hahanapin lang talaga ni Jmar Gimpayan yung puntos This guy averages close to double-double in terms of rebounding. Pero half of those output every game comes from the offensive end.
Yes.
Diba? Hindi lang talaga niya itinitira Pero kasi usually sa akin, in advanced analytics, 60% to 65% ng offensive rebounds na ipupuntos yan.
Gimpayan, by the way, shoots at a 60% clip from two-point area, which is also a testament to him managing his shots, taking those which are free for him, as Pamboy Raimundo looks to be efficient in this game. That's his second three-pointer. Oh, nice play. Sorry miss for Tumalip. When I watch Bonbon Custodio, meron talagang mga play na magugulat ka na lang. Pero ang ganda. Mula sa kanya, you get to see that three-pointer by Pamboy.
Imagine superstar yan.
Si Bonbon?
Oo.
Nice play. 2 points for JR Alabanza.
Again, the patience of the Biñan Tatakshel attacking itong 2-3 zone ng Davao.
Custodio turning around. No good. 20-17. Raimundo. On to Poy Aktub. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound Bonbon.
And you know, one advantage of Bonbon Custodio.
It's a blocking foul. What is his advantage?
Ang laki ng kamay. Pareho yan kay Kit Aguvida. That's why yung pag-manipulate nila dun sa bola, ang dali
Kumbaga, mas makokontrol mo yung direksyon.
Oo.
Dahil sa lapat ng kamay mo.
And they can, kasi pag gano'n, if you have a great control, doon sa basketball, yung craftiness mo, automatic will follow eh. Kasi kaya mo siyang iilag eh.
We have a challenge for Coach Boyd Fernandez, and we will take a break.
The challenge of Biñan Tatak Gel Beast Motorcycle GameX was successful.
So it was clean for Pamboy Raimundo. No foul called, which means Davao will just have to inbound.
Yeah, both feet ni Pamboy kasi established na. So it can parang pwede nang no call na lang kasi that's good defense already.
Back with Bonbon with his big hands to Mac Talio. Nice escape. Spider Mac hanging and missing. Govida could not get the board. Here's Carlo Lastimosa. Off of the switch, Carlo lost his balance. Recovery now. Lastimosa for three. Off to the left. Ball out of bounds in favor of Davao.
Ganda ng effort ni JR Alabanza doon. Because they really need to get going, especially na etong yung kanilang isa sa mga best rebounder nila is sa nursing foul trouble. Si Jaymar Himpayan.
Jaymar had 2 fouls in less than 2 minutes of play upon starting in this match. Mactalio defended by Poy Poy Aktub. Here's Kenneth Ighalo attacking and feeding. Lalata rises. He's blocked by 2 players. One on the shot clock. Spider-Mac for 3. That's good. What a bailout shot.
And those are the moments na he's built. Yung mga bailout shot, mga shot clock winding down, mga buzzer beaters. Ayan ang gustong-gusto ni Mactalio.
No answer by Lastimosa on the other end. Offensive rebound. We're back with Carlo. They go to Poy Poy. Aktub. Driving. Hook shot. Off the glass and in.
So simple. Ganda ng first step ni Poy Poy doon. Pero mas maganda yung finish niyang yun. Off that shot off the board.
This, by the way, is the 13th game of Poy Poy Aktub in his campaign. He has missed quite a few for Biñan Tatakjel as he streaks through, and Poy Poy wasn't fouled. So he missed that layup, and we're back with Biñan. Raimundo, the leaner, and the bucket.
And again, continues to play well for Biñan Tatakjel, Pamboy Raimundo.
Mactalio, they're down by 4. Oh, the pass was too high.
Kaliwang kamay eh.
Pang Poy Poy Aktub yung pass. Here's Pamboy Raimundo. He continues to be efficient for Biñan Tatakjel, so he's 2 points away from reaching his average in the last 5 outings. That does not include their game in Abra, by the way, versus Sarangani, because Raimundo wasn't a part of that trip.
So fresh na fresh itong si Pamboy.
Raimundo misfiring. Alabanza. One-handed shot.
And those are the things na kailangan ni Coach Boyet right now out from this guy. Especially, wala yung kanilang #1 scorer na si KG Canaleta.
Let's see that effort by JR Alabanza. No Canaleta, no problem. No Gimpayan, no problem as well for him. The biggest guy of Biñan delivering the goods. It is now 26-20.
Mga kabasketball, handa na ba kayo? Makisaya ngayong September 7 sa Zamboanga City para sa 2024 Sikat MPBL All-Star Game. Iba ang sigla at laban ng Zamboanga. Suporta kita kon mga manlalaro MPBL, ang Liga ng Bayan. Basta Zamboanga, sikat.
Good to hear from our founder about our All-Star festivities this coming September 7 in Zamboanga City. It will happen inside the Mayor Vitaliano Diagan Coliseum. But now we are inside the Alonte Sports Arena for Biñan versus Davao Occidental. The home squad is up by 6. Halfway done in the second frame. This is Art de la Cruz. Going on to Lalata. Short stab. He was fouled. A poor closeout by Alabanza.
Oo. And again, ang hirap din depensa nung kung gano'n na jumper mix, ganung kataas at medyo malapit na sa ring.
Lalata off of having fever alongside Mark Sarangay. Chris will be shooting free throws. This is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. First one is no good for Chris Lalata. I mentioned that he scored 12 versus Zamboanga. That was his season high, tied with his performance versus the Abra Weavers. Let's see if he can get over a dozen points in this matchup. Here's Lalata, able to convert. That trims the lead down to 5.
And just the 6th point of Davao in this second quarter compared to the 14 points nitong Biñan Tatakjel.
That's after Davao led 15-12 after 1. Lastimosa, a tough pass out to Poy Poy, who will now fire. Short on his 3. And here's Kurt Lohera. Lohera, unable to score. And here's Poy Poy on the counter. Everybody anticipating his attack. Aktub is blocked by Lalata. On the other end, Bonbon Custodio. Oh, what's the call?
That's a lifting.
Sharp eyes by our referee.
Naka-ready rin si Pamboy and kinda like yung effort na binigay ni Pamboy noon. Well-deserved rest.
How about that rejection by Chris Lalata? A testament to Davao being number 2 in the league in blocks per game, averaging 4 per outing. And there's the dribbling violation called on Bonbon Custodio. Second quarter field goal story, a +4 for Biñan. They've attempted 3 more shots compared to Davao. Lastimosa, nice find. The Maestre will score.
And you see the connection. Alam mo may connection yung Carlo Lastimosa, Mike Maestre. And now, itong the one who yung nagpa-facilitate for Biñan, itong si Rob Manalang.
Remember at the start of the season, Biñan had one of the best records in the MPBL. Now they have a chance to achieve so once more in terms of their winning streak, because after this they will take on Bicol, Iloilo, Marikina, and Mindoro. If you think about it, it's the perfect time for them to peak once more. Kenneth Ighalo got the steal and the fast break layup to go.
And I'm not gonna be surprised with that, especially kaya naman medyo bumagal yung kanilang campaign is because of injuries.
Now, this fast break of the game is brought to you by SportsMax, powered by PlayMax, the official online entertainment partner of the MPBL. Win to the max. Kenneth Ighalo is a part of our player matchup, and he would want to live up to his numbers. He's coming off of 11 points as well against Zamboanga. The first time that he scored in double figures in 7 outings for Davao Occidental. 28-23. There you see the numbers of Kenneth Ighalo. 9 of his 11 were scored in the second half, and he had 6 rebounds as well.
That's given already. Okay, in terms of shot selection, in terms of rebounding, alam mo yun, Kenneth is always there and will always be up. Alam mo yun, lagi siyang, yung team na paglalaroan ito, sa akin, sobrang swerte. Kasi attitude-wise, wala kang masasabi.
Yeah. He's one of the best conversations that you can have as well in the MPBL.
Sobrang down to earth.
3 minutes to go before halftime. Robbie Manalang, short on his 3. He's 5 points away from 1,000, by the way, his MPBL career. Manalang shoots again. 997 for big shot Rob as a loose ball foul is called. Who was it against? Let's see what happened.
Yeah, I think that will be against Art de la Cruz.
There you go. It was a takedown against the other guy wearing number 18, and Mike Maestre.
And you know, when Mike Maestre is there, alam mo naman, especially now, kasi kakampi niya na si Pinoy Sakuragi, talagang mas gagaling pa itong kumuha ng offensive rebound.
Right. It is a learning season for a lot of the youngsters of Coach Boyet Fernandez. Scoring in this quarter is now 20-8 after that jumper by Carlo Lastimosa.
Ang ganda ng execution ng inbound play na yun coming from the Biñan Tatakjel team.
Under 2.5 minutes to go. Almost a steal by Lastimosa. De La Cruz turning around, blocked by Maestre. And here's JJ Pido, cross court. Big shot Rob for 1,000 points. No good. Recovery for Lastimosa. Short on his pull-up. Here's Kurt Tojera. Baila, nice feed onto Iggy. Four points for the former mentee of Renren Ritualo.
And I don't know, I think si Art de la Cruz, when he was still with San Pedro, I don't know if he played under, I think he played under Coach Boyet also.
Let me check if I have some info about that. Gerald Labanza just scored. He now has 6 points.
Basang-basa ni Coach Boy, basang-basa nitong Tatakjel yung movement ni Art de la Cruz.
Did Baser Amer play for Coach Boyet?
Oo.
Yun, kasabayan ni Art yun. So, likely. Yes.
Yep.
Ighalo, able to score off of his spin. 6 points for Iggy. The lead is 7. Cross-court pass, JJ Pido. 9 on the shot clock. Nice feed. Maestre, one more. Alabanza. 2 free throws.
What about Jer? Alabanza off the bench, Migs.
All right. First, this play of the game is brought to you by Suzuki. It's Dariel Baila giving it up to Kenneth Ighalo. Good feed right there. Davao has 10 dimes in this game against the 13 of Biñan Tatakjel. Gimpayan is back. He is actually the one who told me that it's kind of a tryout. What happens in the first half for Biñan Tatakjel. And that would determine, dahil nga malalim sila, kung sino yung maganda yung laro, sino yung mas magagamit in the second half. And so in this case, because Gimpayan fouled twice early, nabigyan ng pagkakataon sina Maestre and sina Alabanza, and here they are performing.
And already past his average of 2.8 points per game and 2.4 rebounds. In this game, already had 6 points plus 3 rebounds. Now, that's the 4th rebound already.
One last chance for Biñan to score before halftime. We have 15 seconds to go. JJ Pido. 2-man game with JR Alabanza. Pido onto his big guy. There's a foul called. Only the third team foul of Davao in this quarter.
Again, like in our second game, no, because we're witnessing right now two quality organizations, two good teams. Ang bilis nung ng laro every quarter, pero wala masyadong foul.
We have a timeout for Coach Boyd Fernandez, who will try to draw up one last play with 6 seconds to go.
Okay? Alright. Ikaw rito. Ikaw rito. Jonathan. Ikaw rito. Papa Pido. Alright, Goto. Papa Pido. Screen. Papa Pido. Matutay man. Alright, sila mo yung tao ni Pero pagsipong sa tao. Go, 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 go. Go, go.
Thank you to our staff and production team for allowing us to be a part of that huddle, even though it's only the second quarter for Biñan to Takjel. So it's going to be a sideline inbound for Jonathan Gray. Let's see who will shoot for them.
I think the play will get to Jonathan Gray after.
Pido fouled on his drive. That's the last foul to give of Davao Occidental. So now let's see if it will go to Jonathan Gray.
Now a flare screen for Rob Manalang, most likely.
Rob can actually get 1,000 points if he scores a 3 on this play.
There
he
you
is
go.
open on the other side. Robbie Manalang for 1,000. No good. That could have been a big moment for him.
Oo naman. Alam mo, at the end of the buzzer, no?
At saka, hindi na kailangan i-stop yung game kasi naka-stop naman na talaga.
So, highlight na highlight.
Yes. All right, our halftime score is 34-27 in favor of Biñan Takjel after they gave us a big-time second quarter, 22-12 against Davao Occidental. The halftime score is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. The stars have aligned, and now we are dead set for our MPBL All-Star Game.
Are you ready for more? Pacquiao finally knocks down the sound All-Star Executives. The man you have all been waiting for. How many times have we seen that and it still doesn't get tiring to watch?
A love to himself. For the tie! Oh no! No! That is it!
3-point shootout champion, Orlan Wamar!
The crown will belong to the guy from the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Our champion is CJ Ganya. Boy Aktub from downtown and leaner, yes sir. The run, Serrano on the move, Serrano all the way.
Oh my goodness, there we go. That's our first dunk of the game.
MPBL All-Star Game winner, the North All-Stars!
Mga kabasketball, handa na ba kayo? Makisaya ngayong September 7 sa Zamboanga City para sa 2024 Sikat MPBL All-Star Game. Iba ang sigla at laban sa Zamboanga. Suporta kita kung mga manlalaro MPBL, ang Liga ng Bayan. Basta Zamboanga, sikat.
You heard it from our very own founder. Nalalapit na nga po ang 2024 MPBL All-Star. Kaya naman mga kaliga, makisama, makisaya this coming September 7 all the way there in Zamboanga. At this juncture, we will be having our halftime interview together with Mac Cardona, one of the players of the Biñan Tatak Gel. Thank you so much, Mac, for joining me here at the half. Mac, considering na isa ka talaga sa mga veteran players dito sa Biñan Tatak Gel, paano mo ba tinutulungan yung mga mas bata sa'yo para mas mabilis silang mag-improve in their game?
Siyempre sa practice nag-guide ako sa kanila kung ano yung dapat nilang gawin kasi sa base of my experience, sinashare ko sa kanila yung dapat nilang gawin saka hindi dapat nilang gawin. Yun lang ang masashare ko lagi sa kanila sa practice o kahit off the court, nagbibigay ako sa kanila ng good advice.
And might as well yung mga fans na nanonood mo dito ngayon, sabihin mo naman sa kanila, bakit hindi ka nga ba naglalaro today?
Siyempre, on and off ako kasi hindi pa masyadong healthy yung yung jaw ko. Na-injured ako last year. So, inoperahan ako dito. So, medyo serious to.
And we are hoping for your speedy recovery. At this juncture, meron ka bang gustong batiin o pasalamatan?
Of course, thank you kay Boss Monching sa lahat ng suporta niya. And sa over break, suportahan niyo po yung bake shop ko. May business po ako. And sa mga teammates ko, thank you sa kanila sa coaches. Yun lang.
Alright, thank you so much. And that's it for our halftime interview. Don't go away. Magbabalik pa rin po ang MPBL.
The stars have aligned, and now we are dead set for our MPBL All-Star Game.
Are you ready for more?
Pacquiao finally knocks down
The sound All-Star Executives.
The man you have all been waiting for. How many times have we seen that and it still doesn't get tiring to watch?
A love to himself. For the tie! Oh no! No! That is it! 3-point shootout champion, Orlan Wamar! The crown will belong to the guy from the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Our champion is CJ Ganya!
Boy Yakub from downtown and leaner, yes sir. The run, Serrano on the move, Serrano all the way.
Oh my goodness, there we go. That's our first dunk of the game.
MPBL All-Star Game winner, the North All-Stars!
Mga kabasketball, handa na ba kayo? Makisaya ngayong September 7 sa Zamboanga City para sa 2024 Sikat MPBL All-Star Game. Iba ang sigla at laban sa Zamboanga. Suporta kita kung mga manlalaro MPBL, ang Liga ng Bayan. Basta Zamboanga, sikat.
We are at halftime for Biñan Gel taking on Davao Occidental here inside the Alonte Sports Arena. The home squad is up by 7 as of this moment. They led by as many as 9, 32 to 23. But at halftime, something magical happened. The homegrown in Jello, Alanghilan, was able to drain a half-court shot, nothing but net, in order to win a Suzuki motorcycle. Congratulations to him, much to the delight of everybody here in Biñan.
And I was outside and the gym just explode after that made basket, yung half-court shot ni Jello.
Congratulations to him. But now we focus back to the numbers of Davao and Biñan.
As expected, it's gonna be a low-scoring ball game. Pero in terms of field goals, alam mo, yung mataas in terms of field goals. Pero yung percentage at itong Biñan shooting at 35%. Ito naman Davao at 33%. Rebounding, plus 11 yung Biñan. Inside points, okay, plus 8 sila. Bench points, ito yung malaking bagay. Especially led by Pamboy Raimundo and Carlo Lastimosa. They are plus 14 in that department, Migs.
It's good that they were really able to help out the offense of Biñan, which only had Mark Pingris at the start of this game. They were quiet halfway done in the first quarter.
Because someone needs to step up. Wala si KG Caneleta, Ronnie Roca Curva hasn't been in his usual scoring yet. So, pero ang maganda, nag-step up yung ibang mga players.
Pamboy Raimundo has 8, Mark Pingris has 8, Gerald Labanza has stepped up with 6 points as well in lieu of J-Mar Gimpayan getting into early foul trouble. On the other end, Kurt Lohera has played inspired basketball, especially at the start of this game when he poured in 6 points in the first quarter. Kenneth Ighalo also has 6. Govida and Lalata then follow with a total of 7 for those two.
But expect itong to step up itong si Bon Custodio and Mac Talio in this second half.
Bon will start alongside Spider Mac. They will be joined by Keith Govida, Kenneth Ighalo, and Chris Lalata.
So if you notice, no, same frontline lineup for Coach Boyet Fernandez to start the second half. Pero the backcourt lineup, ito, kung pag-uusapan natin yung scoring, siguro hindi na siya problema sa scoring.
He has Pamboy Raimundo, Robbie Manalang, who's 3 points away from 1,000 here in the MPBL. Carlo Lastimosa, Mark Pingris, and J-Mar Gimpayan. 9 on the shot clock. Manalang. Switch back. Gimpayan, 3 to work with. Lastimosa had to fire from way out. Short. Not as usual.
Great defense there by the Davao Occidental Tigers to start the second half.
34 to 27. Mac Talio being defended by Robbie Manalang. Now it's Bon Custodio against Pamboy Raimundo. Cross court to Iggy. Kenneth Ighalo, step back. No good. And here's Pamboy pushing. Screen by Jaymar. Same goes for Mark Pingris. Pamboy shoots, and Pamboy will score. He's now in double figures.
Still continues to play well. And now, if you notice, parang ito yung game plan. The point of attack, ang gagaling kay Bonbon Custodio at the post.
He was denied by the rim as the ball went out of bounds, and Biñan will have another chance to score. This three-pointer is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. This is three-pointer number 3 out of 5 tries for Pamboy Raimundo.
Actually, they need to do a better job now. Elevator screen being set up para kay Rob Manalang.
There you go. 1,000 points in the MPBL career. A big shot, Robbie Manalang.
And I think that's sweeter. Imagine that play was designed for him to take that three-pointer.
Well, they were well aware that he was 3 points away from reaching the milestone. Now he has a big smile on his face. Robbie Manalang has been big time in his MPBL career. A couple of years with Pasig City, and now with Biñan Tatakgel. He has proven himself to be the shooter, not only consistent in the first to the third quarters, but in the clutch, he has had a couple of moments already for our league.
And this brings me back to the question na sinasabi ko palagi na yung isang observation ko with the Biñan Tatakgel is yung health ng players nila. Kay Rob Manalang was in and out of the lineup, and I just hope na he stays healthy entering the postseason because magaling itong player na ito.
Oh, yes. You want to talk about having a team player? He's another perfect example as Mac Talio shoots to try to counter, and he does. What an answer.
Kung pag-uusapan natin, magaling na player.
Ayan. Qualified agad si Mac Talio. 3-point shooting natin. ×2 for Biñan, although they have shot 10 times more compared to Davao. That's off to the left for Robbie. It's Jaymar Gimpayan, fouled by Talio.
And Mac Talio claiming it was all ball.
And are they going to challenge? Yes. Coach Manu Inigo will give in. Coach Manu is no stranger to challenging here in the MPBL. And he does trust his players a lot. He is known as a player's coach, even from his Davao days as an assistant to Coach Don Dulay. All right, we'll take a short break.
The challenge made by Davao Occidental is successful. There was no foul.
It is a successful challenge for Coach Manu Inigo. Apparently, the challenge was clean by Mac Talio, stripping the ball away from Jaymar Gimpayan. So it will be a baseline inbound now for Carlo Lastimosa.
But the possession remains para sa Tatakgel.
Nice pass. Mark Pingris will score.
Second grade inbound play coming from the Tatakgel. So parang mas nag-benefit pa dun sa challenge yung Biñan Tatakgel because they were able to create something.
Nice block by Pingris. And we're back with Biñan. Pamboy Raimundo. Against Chris Dalata. Now it's Jaymar Gimpayan. Back to Pamboy. Inside, Jaymar. It's a steal.
Great defense there by Agovida.
Bonbon up ahead. Lalata. Onto his trailer. Ighalo slows down. Back to Bonbon. Pushing away Lastimosa. No basket.
Long arms of Chris Lalata.
Lalata has tallied 5 rebounds now. Aguvida blocked again by Pingris. But how about Chris Lalata snatching the ball back?
Again, the effort of that guy.
Lalata now has 5 points. Pamboy inside, a miscue with Gimpayan.
And again, those are the things na kailangan talaga. Ito yung sinasabi natin, looking to score. Because naka-ready na siya Jaymar na rumibound eh.
Yes.
Thought na titira na ni Pamboy eh.
There's the steal and the 2 points of Chris Lalata. Now it's Bonbon against Pamboy. Raimundo unable to stop Bonbon Custodio.
Again, that point of attack now, doing it now on the other side of the court, and naging successful na yung post-up ni Bonbon versus Pamboy.
It's 4 points now in this game for Bonbon Custodio. Pingris up top, Pamboy all day. Short. Rebound, Mark Pingris, pass inside, Gimpayan is fouled.
Kasama talaga sa stats natin yung pagbagsak ni Jaymar talaga every game, no?
Well, that's a part of being a hustle guy here in the MPBL. Although Jaymar Gimpayan still hasn't scored. Gimpayan, his numbers, he doesn't even have a tallied shot attempt. 0 free throw attempts. This would be the first.
There you
That's
go.
good. First point for one of the best rebounders in the history of the MPBL.
Talagang inihintay ko na lang naman kay Jaymar mag 10 plus, ano lang sa akin, 10 kilos of muscle.
Bulk up talaga.
Oo.
Now, it's not like he doesn't have muscle. He's pretty ripped. But he has to be hefty para hindi siya madaling banggain. At paano ka magiging hefty? What type of workout routine should you have?
Oh, he needs to rest more. Alam mo yun. And again, yung diet talaga. Nutrition is important. Pero you're in this league already. You're in the as a highest, you're in the pro league already. So it means you have more time. Especially he's under a very good organization. Hindi siya mahihirapan kung it's just kung magfo-focus lang siya. Pero feeling ko kasi si Jaymar, he thinks na pag nag-gain siya ng weight, feeling niya babagal siya, feeling niya hindi na siya magiging ganun kataas tumalon. Pero sa totoo lang, mas lalakas pa siya.
You know, practically speaking, that gives him license to eat. As Pamboy Raimundo makes yet another three-pointer, and he had a look onto Bonbon Custodio. That's 14 for Pamboy, 4 3-pointers. The lead is 9. Mactalio to answer back. No good. Rebound Raimundo.
And the difference ng shot ni Mactalio, sariling sikap, unlike ng mga shots ni Pamboy, galing sa setup.
Now there's a foul called on that supposed drive by Carlo Lastimosa. Cross-court feed by Mark Pingris. That's what you have to love from him as well. His selfishness from the post.
Ang maganda kasi Mark being included in the line of Tatak Gel. Nothing to prove it. Diba? So more on is to him right now is yung setup, yung makatulong siya, maka-assist siya, at manalo yung kanyang koponan.
Here's Pamboy. On to Jaymar Gimpayan. It is a turnover. Mark Pingris working very hard. And then they lose time.
Nandun pa rin talaga yung fire.
Gotta love that from the Pinoy Sakuragi himself. Forward pass. Chris Lalata all alone. 2 points.
Oo, ganda ng pasa ni Bonbon doon.
So Lalata now has 7 and 6 as his numbers. Custodio just got his first dime as a blocking foul is called on Mactalio.
And you know, with Davao, no, the way this game, even if itong Biñan, they are hitting those 3-pointers, itong magandang ginagawa ng Davao is they keeping the game close.
Give yourselves a chance to win by the end game.
Isang run lang yan.
After all, this is a highly important match in terms of the seedings in the South, as Lastimosa had a miscue with both Raimundo and Manalang.
And those are the things na itong Biñan really cannot afford. If they wanted to win, they need to break away now.
Mactalio going to Chris Lalata. It's Keith Agovida all day. Too easy. And that trims the lead down to 4 points.
And that's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. They cannot let this. We know na potent itong lineup nitong Davao na to. Superstars dito mga to.
At some point, Biñan led in this quarter by 13 points. So it's been a 9-point swing in favor of Keith Agovida and company. You did mention, just give yourselves a chance in order to snatch this game away on the road. That is key for Davao Occidental. Pamboy Raimundo has hit 4 3-pointers already in this game. He has 14 in total with 2 boards and 2 dimes. He's played rejuvenated basketball ever since his minutes were increased by Coach Boyet Fernandez, making it all worth it. After all, Pamboy once upon a time was an all-MPBL first-team selection when he was with Jensen in Season 3 of our league. Right now, they're up by 4 points with under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Let's go to Andrea Endicio.
During halftime, Davao talked about how mostly inside points ang nakukuha nitong Biñan, so the coaches stressed on defense, team defense, and rebounding. Para naman sa Biñan, they noticed the fact na wala silang fast break points looking at the first half. Na-emphasize pa ni Coach Boyet coming into this game both their transition offense and defense. Although Davao only has a few, this says na mas sumasabay ang Biñan sa pace ng Davao. So for the rest of the game, they want to control the pace. So if done so, only then can they extend their lead. Back to you guys.
As it stands, fast break scoring is 4-0 in favor of Davao Occidental. And Davao has completely taken over in terms of the momentum in the third quarter. Let's see if they can switch things up. Talking about the home squad. You have their second unit inside the ball game, as the ball was tapped away by a certain Tiger. That's Mactalio.
And you're gonna commend Davao na even if they're not scoring that much in fast break, alam naman natin iyon na isa sa mga strengths nila. Nakakadikit sila dito sa larong ito.
Bonbon Custodio lost the ball. Maestre took some time before he gave it up. Here's JJ Pido, stopping and popping. No good. Rebound Kenny. He's been quiet. Rojaforba continuing to struggle. That's another board for him. Kenny is still scoreless, and he is 0 out of 4 from the field. Jonathan Gray, JJ Pido at the corner. That's a 3. And what a reaction by JJ. One of the most animated players that we have in the MPBL.
You know, known as a good defender.
Here he is trying to stop Mactalio. Help provided. Bonbon Custodio leaning in off the glass.
The difficulty of that shot.
To everybody, but to Bonbon it seems easy. Here's Kenny Rojaforba. JJ Pido. On to Mike Maestre. Mid-range. Nope. Rebound onto Agovida. 49-44. Approaching the last 2 minutes of the third. Pido. Pressure applied. He's staying with Mactalio.
Good defense there.
Here's Lalata. Attacking. Layup. No bounce. And here's Jonathan Gray. 3-on-3 action. Gray down the middle. Gray all the way. Basket and one.
And to the delight of the home crowd dito sa Biñan.
That's the first 2 points of the homegrown himself. This is our fast break of the game, brought to you by Sports Max, powered by Playmax, the official online entertainment partner of the MPBL. Win to the max. Jonathan Gray, he was quite known growing up as a product of Colegio San Agustin, Biñan, before he became even more known with CSB, and eventually he played in the PBA. The bonus is converted.
And I just hope na at least dito sa chance ng opportunity to play here in the MPBL, he remains healthy. Talagang kasi yung career niya sa PBA talagang more on injuries.
This is Terrence Tumalip. Good defense by Jonathan Gray. Just using his length against TH. Sideline for Bonbon Custodio. Was played extended minutes in this match. He's usually the emergency button for Coach Manu Inigo. Kurt Lohera pulling up, and that's his first points since the first quarter.
And they need to know that every time Kurt dribbles with his right hand, most likely jump shot yan. Pero ang challenge lang nga is, aabot ka ba dun sa jump shot ni Kurt Loreja? Kasi ang taas talaga.
Yeah. Kenny to answer back. No good. Rebound to Davao. They're down by 6. Tumalip. Nice strip by Rocakurva, but Davao will keep possession. Bonbon back at it. He's fouled.
Just the first team foul nitong Biñan Tatakjal. And I think that's the reason why they put Rocakurva on Bonbon Custodio. Kasi kanina, inaatake talaga sa poste ni Bonbon si Pamboy.
Oh. Kenny Rocakurva got tangled up with Bonbon Custodio. So that's back-to-back fouls on Kenny. You have to be careful. Kenny hasn't scored. He has 3 fouls. Lastimosa will now take his turn against Bonbon Custodio. It's looking like a clinic for Bonbon. Custodio, top shot, no good. Rebound, Alabanza.
Nandun pa rin, no?
Yeah.
Nakreate pa rin niya,
Back with JJ Pido. On to JR Alabanza. 30 seconds. Carlo Lastimosa.
Was over to cover one game. I think that game was against Manila when Davao beat Manila in San Andres. Talagang he really put on a clinic there.
Yeah. He was the best player. Although he wasn't the top scorer. But that was the game without Greg Slaughter. This is TH Tumalip all alone at the corner. He converts. A complete miscue by Biñan, and that's going to do it for our third frame. Davao Occidental making it a 1-possession game.
And that's uncharacteristic of a Biñan Tatakjal defense na leaving one guy open and for that long.
These highlights of the game are brought to you by Sip Plus, the official hydration partner of the MPBL. Elevate your hydration. First of all, congratulations to Robbie Manalang for reaching 1,000 points in his MPBL career. That guy has 1,000 points and even more, a lot more in his basketball career in Mark Bingris. And then there's the reaction by JJ Pido. I'm not sure how you would want to call that celebration. And on the other end, it's the guru himself, Bonbon Custodio, again showing us another clinic here in Biñan. It is 52-49 after it was a 13-point advantage early in this quarter for Biñan Tatakjal. This third quarter score is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. Presenting our Suzuki muscular and sporty fans of the game, just like the Avenus. Wow, that's the perfect fan for us. Do more and achieve more with the muscular and sporty scooter from Suzuki, the Avenus. Oras na para magmotor. I wonder who that guy is.
Oo.
And who is he supporting in this game?
Yeah, we know that guy, the one guy wearing black and eyeglasses, the father of Kurt Lohera.
Okay, so that allows us to greet the whole Lohera family from California. Dad Al Lohera and Mommy Yvette, and the rest of the family, of course, who have come all the way from the US to support Kurt. That's why he has been playing inspired basketball.
Oo.
It is 54-49 after that Biñan conversion.
And when, again, to start it out, ang ganda ng execution ng Biñan doon. And they need to stay that way. They cannot fall dito kasi it was in that latter part ng third quarter, it was Davao's pace and Davao's brand of game ang nasusunod.
Eight seconds on the shot clock. Pull up. No good for Baila. Lastimosa went down, but that was because of Maestre's effort to get the board. Everybody's good to go. JJ Pido, Mike Maestre. There's a foul by JK Casino.
Aggressive yung zona ng Davao. Ito yung magandang ginagawa nila. Pero okay, right now, and Biñan will figure it out. And again, another inbound play. So let's see. Kasi halos lahat ng inbound play nila successful eh.
JJ Pido going to Jonathan Gray. Bounce pass. Alabanza. 5 on the shot clock. Jonathan, nice fake. They go to Carlo for 3. Short. Rebound to Baila. And they're back with Kurt Lohera against JJ Pido.
Oo. Watch out for the jump shot.
There you go. Right on cue. No bounce though. Pagkaliwa, ano ginagawa niya?
Atake yan.
All the way.
All the way yan. Ang jump foot kasi ni Curtis yung minsan yung kaliwang paa niya rin kasi.
Okay. 1 on the shot clock. Jonathan Gray, tough shot, no good. Ball tapped and recovered by Mark Sarangay. And we're back with Kurt Lohera.
Oo. I was about to mention Roby Manalang and ito, kinuha na ni Coach Boyet Fernandez.
Pumunta siyang kaliwa. And so, he went all the way. You are something else, Coach Louie Gonzalez. It's a basket and one opportunity, by the way, for Kurt Lohera.
And again, every time gets inserted, talagang provide scoring for his team, Davao.
Lohera is now in double figures with 10, rightfully so. If you have your muscular family watching you at the sideline, you ought to perform.
Yeah, actually, right from the get-go, that the body language is different already compared dun sa mga ibang games niya eh. So talagang playing with a lot of inspiration itong si Kurt eh.
50% shooting as well for the former Lasalista. 50% shooting from the line. This is Mike Maestre. Robbie Manalang, they're up by 3. Carlo Lastimosa. Spinning, putting it up, and scoring. What a tough shot by Carlo.
You know, I like what they run in that last play, but yung finish din na ginawa ni Carlo Lastimosa, ay mas nagustuhan ko.
It's a steal by Carlo, and it's Pamboy on the move. Raimundo stepping on the break. Manalang, cross court, Lastimosa. He loves going left. Step back, short, rebound Pamboy. Those 3 guards have done a lot of damage.
There, Roby Manalang.
A 3-pointer for Big Shot Rob.
again, the timing, and again, what the doctor prescribed. Ito yung naramdaman ni Coach Boyet Fernandez. Okay, quickly inserted back itong si Pamboy Raimundo and Roby Manalang. Then after that, itong Biñan, extend again the lead to 8.
That is assist number 3 for Pamboy Raimundo. And Robbie Manalang has 8 points off of 2 3-pointers. 1,003 points in his MPBL career as of this moment. 59-51. Once again, this upcoming September 7, inside the Mayor Vitaliano Diagan Coliseum in Zamboanga City, we will hold our MPBL All-Star Day. That will include our executive game, the three-point shootout, the slam dunk contest, and the All-Star game, which will feature Mac Talio, Mark Pingris, Kenny Rococurva, and I think Art De La Cruz is a part of it as well, right? In the South All-Stars, let me check that. In the three-point shootout, who are featured in this game? Ronnie Alonte will be taking part of it. And in the dunk contest, Poy Poy Aktub will be a part of that.
Alam mo yun, all-star na, star-studded pa, no? Talagang, it's gonna be a great show there on 7th of September in Zamboanga.
It's 59-51 here in Biñan. 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. This is Mike Maestre. Defended by TH Tumalip. 9 on the shot clock. Maestre is in trouble. Almost a steal. 5 seconds. Robbie Manalang will shoot. Robbie Manalang will miss.
You know, the reason for sa delay na yun is ayan, too many bounces galing kay Mike Maestre.
Mac Talio back at it. On to TH Tumalip. Baseline drive. Right-handed layup. 2+1. That's 5 points in this game for Terrence Tumalip.
No, ang gusto ko kay Terrence kasi he puts balance to this Davao Occidental team. Okay, plays with a lot of effort. Alam mo, maganda rin ang kanyang shooting. Pero yung intensity niya sa defense ang talaga ma-appreciate mo. Especially playing alongside Kenneth Ighalo.
Yeah. Actually, minsan nga napaglilito ko yung dalawang yan eh. Because they're just fantastic role players. A part of that group of ex-PBA players who weren't necessarily stars in that league. That's why when they all came to the MPBL, there was that adjustment. Because at some point, you would really need a guy who you can put the ball onto his hands. And in this case, it's Mac Talio to the rescue for them. As Carlo Lastimosa just gave us a spinaroo.
And you were just mentioning where to put that ball. Okay, for Biñan, just put it into Carlo Lastimosa's hand.
How about the answer from Kenneth Ighalo that trims the lead down to 4? (61-57), almost halfway done in the fourth. Mark Pingris against Chris Lalata, handoff to Carlo. Good movement. Sorry, miss. Nice strip by Tumalip.
Ang bilis talaga ng kamay eh.
And the forward pass to the streaking Chris Lalata, who was fouled. He did mention, Coach Lou, it will only take one run for Davao to turn things around. It doesn't even have to be a big-time run, but that was a big-time move by Carlo Lastimosa, spinning to the right. And on the other end, there's the answer by Kenneth Ighalo, who really loves that corner.
Oo naman. Yung corner, kaya maganda dyan, kahit saan yan. Okay, left corner, right corner, talagang he's so comfortable to set himself up there.
This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. These are all important free throws now that we are halfway through the fourth and final frame. We've seen a total of 19 so far in this game.
Okay, magandang laban na yung today's games, in lineup of games natin, maganda lahat. It's just during the first game, talagang Iparanaque, ang ganda lang, sobrang ganda lang talaga ng inilaro. Then, kay Dat Biñan and Nueva Ecija matchup.
Batangas and Nueva Ecija.
Batangas and Nueva Ecija matchup. Ang ganda rin ng matchup na yon at wala rin masyadong fouls.
Of course. Sa larong ito, 21 naman between Davao and Biñan as Pingles missed inside. Agovida attacks. Agovida will score. Great extension. And the lead is down to 1.
And taking the opportunity, no? Kasi kanina, when he did that to Mark Pingles, parehong block shot eh.
It's now a charge called on J. Mark Impayan. Davao was down by as many as 13 points in the third quarter. It is a 12-point swing, and now they have a chance to grab the lead. This was the charge.
Yeah, clearly it was.
Agovida is now up on his feet. Ido will return.
And again, Keith Agovida, the player who's not afraid of taking the big basket.
Oh yes, he did that a lot with Rizal. He's been doing it now with Davao Occidental. Last year with Makati as well. Mac Talio, cross court onto his best friend Ighalo. 1-2 and the feed. Lalata will miss. How about that battle for the loose ball? Agovida. That's a steal by Raimundo.
Ang ganda sana ng find niya kaya Ighalo eh.
Pamboy bounces it off. Gimpayan stripped. Gimpayan on the floor. Now he's fouled. A lot of physicality on that sequence. And see that strip and then the recovery for J. Margimpayan. Yeah, hinila talaga siya.
And again, for Davao right now, it's the mix of Tumalip and Ighalo really provided a big help for them to trim this lead down to 1.
Kenny Rocakurva was just fouled. 2 free throws will be given to him. That's called on Chris Lalata. Kenny for his first point. Finally, it came from the line. He's 0 out of 5 from the field. Kenny Rocakurva is one of the 2 All-Stars of Biñan to try to counter the 2 All-Stars of Davao and Mac Talio and Art de la Cruz. Ball tapped and recovered by Davao off of the miss. It still is a 1-possession game. Under 3.5 minutes, Chris Lalata. Pinapalabas si Mac Talio. Instead, they go to Agovida. The drive, the spin, the block by Mark Pingles.
Medyo talagang pag si Mark yung nandun, medyo, I don't know if there's intimidation still. Pero hindi niya pa nasushutan si Mark Pingles, itong si Keith Agovida eh.
That's 3 blocks in this game for Mark Pingles. He gives it up to Pido. Oh, off the glass and in for JJ Pido, who could not believe it.
Kasama pa yung pag-shake.
Got to see the celebration later on in the replay. It's a steal and a foul by Agovida. This will be reviewed.
They're gonna check on that. What a crucial stop for the Biñan Tatakgel.
Let's wait for Pamboy Great anticipation by the point guard. What a game for him.
Oo.
3 steals, 3 assists, 3 boards, 14 points for Pamboy Raimundo. But here's the three-pointer by JJ Pido, and watch the reaction. Was he saying sorry to his teammates? I don't know.
Yeah, yung first three-pointer niya, yeah, talagang na-excite siya. Itong second three-pointer naman ni Pido. And you know, the timing of those three-pointers, crucial.
Yes. And he has made a couple of big-time plays in the clutch for Biñan in their last outings. Pamboy converts off of the unspoke call.
You know, Pamboy, I think alam ko, history-wise, used to also playing for Coach Boyet Fernandez. During his D-League time, talagang was playing for Coach Boyet sa D-League. Won a couple of championships there also. And Lex.
The trust continues to pay off between those two. Mactalio, 2 minutes and 15. Agovida, they're down by 7. Agovida, same spin. And there's the intimidation by Mark Pingris.
Oo. And not just the intimidation, it's the control and concentration of Mark Pingris defending itong si Kit Agovida, not biting dun sa mga ball fakes ni Kit eh. Just staying there in front.
5 on the shot clock. Mactalio, no good. Batted for the loose ball. That was off of Halyari initially. But now they want the challenge.
Oo. No more challenge, I think. Okay, they used their challenge dun sa first half pa lang.
Meron pa ba?
Meron pa ba?
Or it might have been successful. Because you are allowed 2 maximum challenges. So as long as your first one was successful. This would be big. 67-60 with 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go.
The review for the challenge was inconclusive, so it has been nullified. Our officials stand on the last call.
It
Davao
is an
Occidental.
inconclusive challenge for our referees. So the initial call will prevail. Quite close.
So possession stays with the Davao Tigers.
Off of the baseline inbound, here's Keith Agovida. These last 2 minutes are brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending GameX. Mactalio was fouled. It's supposed to be his time for Davao Occidental, but it hasn't been the easiest of outings for him. Talio has only shot the ball 2 out of 7 from the field. And this is his first trip to the stripe.
Oo.
And remember, he's been challenged at the line. There you go. he doesn't have the best of percentages. Only close to 50%.
Grabe. Pero pag yung one-on-one ni Mac, no? Grabe skills eh.
How about that free throw shooting of Davao? 8 misses and they're down by 7. Now they're down by 6. Mac Talio, 7 points and 5 dimes to his name. JJ Pido will bring it down against Kenneth Ighalo.
Two-guard combination already being used nito ni Coach Boyet Fernandez. Now, the point of attack is galing kay Mark Pingris.
Almost a steal. JJ Pido at the right place at the right time. He's the ultimate X factor of Biñan Tatakgel.
Oh, key baskets coming from JJ Pido.
Not to mention, he had one heck of a celebration again. Look at him interact with the camera. An instant crowd favorite here in Biñan. Pido, that's good. In this game, JJ has 9. That's coming off of his 17-point season-high performance in their last homestand versus Nueva Ecija, and his 9-assist performance in their previous outing. A three-pointer for Talio, no good. Lalata for the putback. Whistle blown by our referees.
Could have been okay, good thing, only a warning.
Tomboy will now inbound. (70-63), a minute and 15 to go. These two teams are practically battling for home court advantage in the South Division. Mark Pingris, Rocco Curva, Raimundo, Pido. JJ back to Pamboy. Nice fake. Raimundo for 3. That's short. Great hustle by Halyare, and they will get it back. Junji Halyare.
Actually, kanino ko pa siya nakikita on the defensive end. Pero again, the effort of Junji in this game.
He has 6 boards. Raimundo, yes sir! Pamboy Raimundo has 19 points, 5 3-pointers in this game.
That's big.
He has averaged 10 points per game in his last 5 outings in the MPBL. Today, he has almost doubled it.
And just the average keeps going up for Pamboy Raimundo.
How about the other X factors as well? JJ Pido with the feed after the save by Junji Halyare, making it all work for Biñan Tatakgel, who is on the verge of winning their 5th straight in our 6th season. Now, Coach Manu Inigo just called for time. They're down by 10.
And in addition to that is protecting that number 4 spot. Because imagine if they drop this one, 4-way tie in that 4th spot in the South Division.
That's coming off of Parañaque's win earlier today, and South Cotabato is in the mix with these two teams. By the way, with Batangas' loss to Nueva Ecija, they're also just a game ahead of those 4.
And with the loss, if Biñan will win this game, this will put Davao Occidental
to 15 and 10.
To 7th place.
Yes.
With 10 losses.
Seeing our VIPs once more. Paulo Ramos is there with Rudy Distrito, Joe Ramos, Kenneth Durendes, Emer Oreta, and Tick Boy, ang ating floor director. 39 seconds to go. Let's see if Davao can pull off a miracle. TH to Malip. They go to Aguvida, a clean look. That's good for Keith.
That's a quick one.
31 seconds, a 7-point game. Full court man-to-man defense. Pamboy Raimundo has it. Pamboy able to escape. There's Mac Talio fouling Pamboy. And that's free throws already for him. Talio is done. I'm gonna look at the season stats of Pamboy Raimundo. Hopefully, we can get the numbers, but this should be his season high. First one is good for him.
Yeah, most likely this will be a season high.
$20 points, 5 threes, 3 steals, and he's perfect from the line. Raimundo make it 4 out of 4. The lead is back up to 9 with 24 seconds to go. And it's another timeout for Coach Manu Inigo. There you see the Lohera family once more with Billy Capistrano present at the sideline. Again, a big shout out to Daddy Al and Mommy Yvette of Kurt, who did play relatively well for Davao in this game. And again, we'd like to remind you of our All-Star festivities this coming September 7. But now we go back to Biñan versus Davao. It is 75-66 with 24 seconds to go. This is the homegrown of Davao, Salubre attacking. Step back, that's short, rebound Pamboy, and that should do it.
That should do it.
Coach Manu says do not foul anymore. And who else would dribble it out for Biñan Tatakchel? Pamboy Raimundo.
Actually they really grind it out against Davao in this game. Till that fourth quarter heroics of Pamboy Raimundo and Jeric Pido.
Yes. Pido had 9 points in this game on 3 out of 8 shooting. He was an X factor alongside Junji Halyare, who did not need to score in order to make his impact. Junji will finish with 6 boards to his name. Mike Maestre also finishes with 10 rebounds and 4 dimes. Carlo Lastimosa, 10 points. Robbie Manalang achieved 1,000 in his MPBL career. Mark Pingris, 10 points, 8 boards, and 2 blocks. But our best player of the game, brought to you by Daily Fantasy. Daily Fantasy, hawak mong laro, is none other than Pamboy Raimundo.
Alam mo yun, he was able to, yung dalawang top scorer nila, KG Cañaleta and Renny Rocco Curva, yung puntos na binibigay nun every game, parang kinuha lahat ni Pamboy Raimundo.
Right. Rocco Curva only had 1 point in our outing, and KG is out because of that ankle injury. So it's no problem for Biñan Tatakchel, who will improve to 16 wins and 8 losses. This is their 5th straight victory, while it's 4 straight losses for Davao Occidental. They go down to 15 and 10. This final score is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. Big time performance for Pamboy Raimundo. You did point out that it's his trust, it's his chemistry with Coach Boyet Fernandez that continues to pay off. And now we go to Andrea Indicio.
Thank you, Migs. Our daily fantasy best player of this game, walang iba kundi si Pamboy Raimundo. First of all, congratulations. Pamboy, every time na ipinapasok ka inside the court, consistently kang nakakapag-deliver. At every time na dumidikit yung kalaban, palagi kayong may sagot, especially ikaw, to put your team back to the lead. At all in all, both on offense and defense, talagang nandun ka. Bottom line is you gave quality minutes para sa Biñan ngayong gabi.
Unang-una, syempre nagpapasalamat ako kay Lord sa strength na binigay niya sa akin tsaka sa whole team. Regarding dun sa game, yun naman yung hinahanap sa akin ni Coach Boyet, yung consistency sa game, yung veteran presence ko sa loob. So yun lang, so ginawa ko lang so para makatulong sa team.
And right now, Pamboy, 5-game winning streak na kayo. Perfect na momentum para sa playoffs. Ang tanong na lang ngayon is paano nyo ito masusustain?
Siyempre, unang-una, kailangan namin simulan sa practice. Kailangan namin mag-focus, lalong-lalo na palapit na yung playoffs. So, siguro yun yung tatrabawin namin.
Anong masasabi mo sa teammates mo na napakaganda rin ang ginawa ngayong gabi?
Credit naman sa whole team to tsaka sa coaching staff. So, sa amin lahat to.
Alright, meron ka bang gustong batiin o pasalamatan, Pamboy?
Siyempre, yung family ko nandito, si Carol, si Junina, si Junie. Hi sa mga kay Chesley, tsaka kay Juno. Sa parents ko, hi pa. Sa mga tropa ko sa Mulabe, yun lang. Thank you.
Alright, thank you so much. Once again, that is Pamboy Raimundo, our best player of the game, brought to you by Daily Fantasy. Dito sa Daily Fantasy, hawak mo ang laro. Back to you, Mix and Coach Louie.
21 points, 50% shooting from the field. 5 out of 9 from downtown was Pamboy Raimundo with 4 rebounds, 3 dimes, and 3 steals as well. Tomorrow, the MPBL will go back to the Paco Arena in Manila for Muntinlupa versus Mindoro, Pangasinan versus Iloilo, and Quezon City versus Valenzuela on neutral ground. It has been a beautiful day for Philippine basketball. Congratulations to Parañaque, to Nevaisia, and to Biñan Tatak-Gel. Thank you for joining us. For Andrea Endicio and Coach Louie Gonzalez, my name is Mix Gomez. At po ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino.